Hey, good morning, everyone. Gregory here up in Bozeman, and hope you're doing well. And Robin's right here next to me. And, we always look forward to these Thursday morning calls. And, as y'all know, Monday morning we have the Monday morning miracle call, and Thursday morning we have the Thursday morning business call. And, and this kind of comes after our Wednesday morning director and above mastermind call, which we look forward to many or all of you joining us at some point when you achieve the director level, join us on that mastermind call. But we usually come up with some shareable content. It's an open forum discussion. We typically have an agenda. We have items that we cover, but we also come get some really juicy creative spirits going, and which is good fuel for this call. So we kind of want to carry forward the theme of what we've been talking about on some of the last few calls and this time of the year that we're in. This is, this July-August window we're in is a very critical, very opportunistic time for us in LifeWave, because right now we have in July, we have the rank achievement bonuses, and a lot of people are going for rank. And then in August, we have the conference, which I'm sure everybody's going to be attending either physically or virtually. And we're encouraging more and more people to attend physically because there's just more juice when you're there, rubbing shoulders, sitting in the audience, sharing, clapping, laughing, doing all those things together we do at these wonderful events. So we wanted to talk about some ideas on how to help people move down the path of rank achievement. And number two is, how to maybe up the numbers of your team joining us at the conference. Because certainly Robin and I and, most all the directors that on our calls are all going to be there. And we're hoping as many of you as possible be there. So wanted to share with you a gift that Robin and I are sharing and giving to all of our Live Younger community members that attend the conference. And maybe it's just a little nudge to get you there, but we're going to be providing these beautiful new name tags that say, activate your stem cells, your name, and your city state, and it'll be a magnetic name tag, so you won't have to, put pinholes in your beautiful garments. Or whatever you're wearing, whenever you're wearing, or wherever you're going. And the goal is at the conference, we'll be able to identify each of us who are in, quote, the Live Younger family community, because in addition to the lanyard that you're going to have from being in attendance at the conference with your name and on it, you could be proudly wearing this little magnetic pin that goes with you when you go home. And wherever you go, whether it's a trade show, whether it's a swap meet, whether it's a farmer's market, a home meeting, you're going to have this attractive name tag that says, activate your stem cells and your name and city state, to kind of, pique people's interest. So, but here's, so we're really happy to make these available to you. I'm sorry, they're only going to be given away to people who attend the conference, and when you arrive, you'll be receiving them. But they will be available to purchase subsequent to that, so everyone can buy them on their own if you didn't attend the conference. But here's some ideas we came up with yesterday on how to kind of leverage that, because one of the things we always wrestle with, and many other leaders do, is trying to find out who's going, who's not, and making a list. It's always nice to know who on the team's going to be there, because we'll have a special event, we'll probably have a reception, in our suite. Who knows what else we might be doing, but it's nice to have a list of attendees. And that's always hard to get. So this is going to make the attendees list a little easier to get, because in order to get that name tag, you had to get on our attendee list. So all the directors are going to be accumulating a list of everyone in their group that's attending. They're going to be providing those lists to Robin and I, and we're going to be ordering the name tags for everyone. And when we arrive, we're arriving Wednesday evening. When we arrive, each of the directors will be connecting with us. We'll be giving the name tags to each of them for their attendee group. And so you'll go to your director and they'll give you your name tag. But here's where,
And then we can find each other.
then we'll be able to find each other, and not just be faces on the Zoom, faces and voices and names on the Zoom. But here's where it might be helpful for you to maybe turn the heat up a little bit in July and August. This is another reason to call all of the people you're in connection with. And let me rephrase that, all the people you should be in connection with on your team, your distributors. This is not customer driven, but this is distributor driven. But there's nothing keeps a customer from attending the conference. So if they attend a conference, we'll give them a name tag too, okay? But anyone that's physically attending, not virtually attending, physically attending the conference, because you don't need to wear your name tag at your home. Okay. But anyway, so from this point forward, I'd like to encourage all of you to start phoning each of your folks on your team, personally sponsored, and just other leaders that you're directly connecting with, and say, hey, just checking in for a couple of reasons. Don't know if you're interested, if you're familiar with the rank achievement bonus, and if you're going for that next rank, number one. And number two, all of the members of the Live Younger community in my team and in the Live Younger community at large that attends the conference, our upline leaders are going to be providing free attractive magnetic name tags, and we want everybody to have one. So I just want to know if you're going to be attending or not. And that kind of puts it at them. And you never know, that one phone call could make a huge difference. And I'm going to let Robin share with you a phone call she made yesterday with someone and what the result of that call was.
Okay. Well, before I do that, I want to say something else, because Oz Fuente, who lives in Arizona, and those of us who were at the Arizona meeting, got to meet him when he was really brand new in LifeWave, and he is a gem. He's a treasure. He's a powerhouse. He's from Mexico, lives in Arizona, and has a large Hispanic group going. He did an interview with David, and I posted it in the Facebook group. It is in English and it is in Spanish. And if you are committed to go to the convention, you will be even more thrilled when you hear that call. Please listen to it, because David drops a bunch of gems that you haven't heard anywhere else before about what he's unveiling at the convention. It is well worth it. And if you have anyone that is Spanish speaking, oh my gosh, share it. But if you're on the fence, really, if you're on the fence, watch that interview. You will learn a lot about David, the company, the history, but more importantly, where we're going and what he's going to be revealing. He doesn't give all the secrets away, but he definitely creates the curiosity and intrigue, and has planted enough seeds that you will be so thrilled that you got to witness it in person. So with that said, I'm working with someone who is in my organization, and she's in Hawaii. And so it's kind of early over there for her to be on the morning call. And we were, she got to manage her really quickly. She got a lot of mojo. And I said, Heidi, I asked her if she was coming to the conference, and she didn't have any plans to come. And by the end of the day, after we had had a lot of conversation about things, I get this text message from her. She goes, go big or go home. She goes, I made my reservations. And so we strategized on the call yesterday about her getting to the next rank. We strategized about her visiting with her son. Her son's a great prospect. He lives in Florida. Just make it work. And we want to see you. So that's what I wanted to share.
So you never know, that phone call could just be all it takes, that little nudge to get them to come. And now you have another reason to call everybody. Free name tags, okay? And these are going to be name tags that you'll proudly wear wherever you go, whenever you go. Chamber of Commerce meetings, it's nice to have a name tag. And we didn't put LifeWave on it. We didn't put Live Younger on it because that's meaningless to people. We put Activate Your Stem Cells, okay? And we're going to be sharing that name tag on the, we're in the final design stage. So and we spent about 20 minutes going over, and we've been going over the designs for a few weeks with the directors group, and we're finalizing the design over the next couple of days, and that will be an image of it will be in the Monday newsletter. So the cat will be out of the bag, and there'll be an official call for conference attendees. But I'm just suggesting this is a really good reason, another good reason, to call people in your group and find out if number one, are they interested in going to the next rank? Should you be working with them and helping them? We still have 2 solid weeks left, over 2 weeks left for those rank achievement bonuses. Number one, are they interested? And maybe they just need a little nudge. Maybe they don't know how close they are. So many times, I can't tell you how many times over the years, I've talked to people that were close to the next goal and they didn't realize it because they're not watching their back office. Where you might be looking in the back office for some in your group, go, wow, you're 80% to manager, or, you're 80% to director, whatever the case may be. And they want to, oh, really? So, so things like that happen. So that's reason number one. Number two, and just wanted to see if you're physically attending, if you're attending the conference, or how you're planning on attending the conference. Are you going to physically be there, go virtual? Oh, great. You're going virtual, but God, if there's any way you could get there going to physically be there now, send them to the Facebook group and have them listen to that interview, which I haven't heard yet, but Robin's been raving about it for the last 12 hours since she listened to it. So I've got to listen to it. Okay. And that might be enough to push them over the edge, because the more people you have with you in attendance at the conference, the faster and more exciting the remainder of 2022 is going to be for you, and the faster start you're going to have on 2023 and your potential legacy lifetime income here with LifeWave. So that's what I had to say and share this morning. And I just like to open it up initially, if there's any other directors that were on the call yesterday that wanted to chime in and, and share their perspective, or, add to this discussion on building for, the next rank and building for the conference. I think that's where all of our focus should, or most of our focus should be. You want to continue talking to new people, enrolling and sharing, and, the health and wealth benefits of LifeWave.
And we do know that some people cannot come.
Yeah.
And we always want to have you be included. So those of you that are not able to come, a lot of you are setting up watch parties. So you get a virtual ticket, you fill up your living room, you get it all together at the same time. How exciting is that? So we know that sometimes you can't be there in person for a variety of reasons. We love you and we'll miss you, and get together with a group and have fun. And someone asked in the chat if customers can come to the conference. Yes, they can. And that will get them over the edge. I can pretty much guarantee that they will no longer be a customer. They're going to join your tree, and they're going to be all in. And, what David said in the interview, he said, you think I shared some good stuff about what's coming at the last conference. This far outweighs it, what I'm sharing. He's actually bringing one of his new technologies. We're actually going to be gifted with something. We don't know what it is. We don't even know. And I'm not asking. I want it to be a surprise too. So don't ask us, because we don't know. Okay.
But if you want to say something, either raise your hand or just chime in. But we'd love to hear from a few of you. Have any other thoughts or suggestions on building for, the July, August opportunities?
And in the newsletter, there's a link that Emily put together with all conference information, everything from FAQs, the hotels, the agenda is all in that link. And so use that link, because you'll get a lot more information there. The beginning of the conference is actually the welcome reception, which is on Thursday night. And the conference is all day Friday, Saturday. Friday is Live Younger, Wear White Day. So we can all find each other with our white shirts, dresses, whatever, and our blue name tags. So we'll be able to find each other we'll be very visible. And then Friday night, we're going to figure out how we can connect, because that's an open night. And then Saturday, all day is a conference. Saturday night, you get to dress up. It's the recognition gala. Anyone who has reached manager since the last conference will be walking across the stage. So how wonderful is that?
Great. So thoughts or questions from anyone else that would like to share? It's an open discussion now. Or it's the end of the meeting.
I need a roomie. I don't want to be there alone. I don't have my kids coming, but I have 2 rooms scheduled. So I put my phone number in the chat, and I'm a single gal. I got 2 king rooms.
Okay.
Wow.
I might have someone for you, Heidi, but do use the Facebook group also.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'm so excited to meet you in person.
Yay.
How fun.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
work,
we get to-
Heidi.
I'm excited.
In person.
Yeah. Yep. Great. Okay. Who else? Anybody else? Question or share for today? Or yeah.
Gregory, I have a question. For transportation to and from the hotel from the airport to the hotel, is there a shuttle or anything going to be scheduled?
I don't know if the hotels have that or not. I guess we have to call the hotel. I haven't heard anything about that.
I haven't either, I'm sorry to say.
Yes,
How
they
are-
do. I called in March. This is Heidi. When I made my reservation, there is an airport shuttle to the hotel, the Grand Regency. But there's also me with a rental car if you want to be my roomie.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great.
And I'm a vegan eater. And so I have all of my food being delivered by my brand new customer that I got 3 weeks ago, who lives just outside of the Hyatt Regency. So I got food coming into my
Nice.
room because I don't eat at a sugar feeding table.
Oh, boy. Well, bless you. Good work, Heidi. Okay, well, we may end this call early. That was the meat of what we had to share, unless there's anyone has any questions or anything else they wanted to bring up on a business topic. We can change topics and answer any business questions for a few minutes.
I'm new. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead,
So I'm
Christina.
trying to get to manager, and I think I was confused as to exactly how that works.
Okay,
So I already have a silver distributor, and she's gotten a silver distributor, and then I've got a couple of people interested, but I think I need 4 silvers, 2 on each leg. Is that right?
Yeah, and and you can find that information also in our website, in our Live Younger Success website, but it's
Okay.
2 personally sponsored silvers. So you have to sponsor
each
2
leg.
silvers on each leg,
Okay.
and you have to be a gold or above.
I'm a gold, yeah.
Okay, great.
Great.
So you're on your way and you could do it. You
All
could
right.
do
So
it.
this is what qualifies you for all the extra like bonuses and money, right? When you become a manager?
Well, it opens up another part of the plan, and you
Mhm.
get additional bonuses if there's, you know, a diamond below you, you can get matching bonuses. So it opens up more of the compensation plan, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm about to sign up my chiropractor who lives in a very large town. I told
Nice.
him yesterday, I took some things to get adjusted and I showed him and he was like, how are you wearing the technology I use in my office? How is this possible? So we had a meeting and he's wearing them today and he's looking into it. So he may sign up, but I don't want to lose out on whatever benefits I might be getting if I don't actually have all the right people in place.
Christina, you are
Hi,
welcome.
Jennifer.
Hi, you can call me. Call me.
Okay.
We can even have a 3-way call or get one of our upline to do that too. So would love to help you, Christina.
Here to help.
That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank
This
you.
is actually, yeah, that's exciting, Christina. Wonderful. And you can do it. I've had someone go manager in an hour, and I've had people never get to manager. Setting your intention, and silvers are important for this. Now, a silver is not necessarily a builder, but it'll get you to manager. Getting to director, you need some builders. So we're here to help. And this is a team sport, and really reach out and use your team, because this was so fun last time we did this. People are working together all over the place, and
Mhm.
some people need volume, some people need silvers. Your team is here to help you. Okay,
Okay,
great.
sounds awesome. Thank you.
You're
You're welcome.
welcome. Thanks for reaching out.
Heidi, you got your hand up again. You want to share something else?
Yeah, she had mentioned that she was already gold. If the timing for the promotion for getting 4 silvers, if I haven't put my gold order in yet as an upgrade kit from my first initial order in May, does that have to be like minutes before I load my 4 silvers in for the promotion for this month?
A really, really good question, Heidi. It has to be, no, it's really a really good question. You could bring in your silvers. It has to be by the end of the pay week.
Okay.
So you
And
can
the
bring
pay
your
week is
silvers
Sunday night at 11:59, right?
11:59
San Francisco time.
Pacific.
Mhm.
Pacific, got it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good clarification for everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Who else has questions, comments, excited? And I did put a post in the Facebook group. If you are going for rank advancements, please let me know in the Facebook group, and have your team do the same, because I've got a spreadsheet I'm putting together for Emily with everybody that's going for it, because she's on the cheering committee also. Okay. Okay, Tina, then Sunshower.
Hi, I just had a follow-up question for, I believe it was Christine who wanted to sign up her chiropractor. I have a chiropractor myself, and I was just wondering if she personally approached her chiropractor, or if they had talked to her about it initially, and how that process went, because I have a chiropractor that I really like, and I was just wondering how I would approach going toward, trying to get them interested in the product to have it in their practice.
I can speak on that really quickly. I went to liveyoungersuccess.com and I printed their articles that they have that are like stem cell, like the GHKCU by Melinda Cooper or something. And I printed the fast facts. I also printed something. There's a picture of a gentleman. It's like, I figured out what I want to do when I grow up. I want to get younger or something like that. I printed that. So I went in there and I'd already worn the patches for 4 weeks. He knows me, he's seen me, he's been trying to fix some issues I have. And I walked in and I had to contain myself. I was so excited. So I like looked at him and he called me in and I had stapled it all together. And he was like, "What do you got?" And I was like, "Well, I brought you some homework." And so he literally saw the teeny tiny words biomodulation, photo biomodulation on it. And he like took it from me and he was like, "What's on your arm?" And I was like, "It's a patch that is this technology that I wanted to talk to you about." And he goes, how are you wearing what I do in my practice? How is this possible?" And so I said, "I brought you some stuff. There's a bunch of resources." And then I said, "I brought you some." And he sat down and patted the table I was supposed to lay on. And he goes, "Let's have a meeting. Let's chat." And so I just told him everything I've heard from you guys in like the past week. I've only been in a week. And then I just told him that I have some to give you. And I pulled out all the pouches. I showed him where I had placements and what they do. And he was just like, he just kept thanking me for coming. He's off next week. He's going to be gone to the end of the month. And I called up there and I was like, "Is there any way you guys can squeeze me in before you close?" I had to drive an hour and a half to see him. So when I got there, I was like, "This is it." I was like, I got to contain myself. So I told the front desk person first, and she goes, we've never heard of this, because he would have told me. But I actually have 2 people in my area who sell it. I think 1 person in my area that sells it, the other person's somewhere else, but people know about it here. They actually talked to one of my people who's wearing patches I gave her. And I went over there and said, so are you going to go with that person, or are you going to go with me? I'm confused, because they were really swaying her and she was getting confused. And I was like, it's up to you. I was like, I came down here to help you. And she said, I'm going to go with you, of course. But they kept sending her information. So anyway, I went to see my eye doctor 2 days ago, and I brought him homework. And I gave it to him exactly what I took my chiropractor. And he was like wanting to put it on at like 3:30 in the afternoon. I was like, no, you have to put it on in the morning when you get up. So I haven't talked to him yet because I don't have his phone number. But yeah, I'm approaching medical people that are open, that are into health. And I just go with the papers stapled together in a specific order. And they are, because my eye doctor was like, he's very medical, and they do clinical studies at his practice it's a medical eye office. And I said to him, he goes, this is intimidating. He said, but very impressive at the same time. So I got to talk to him at some point, but I would just go in there with a testimonial, because I just said my shoulder, I'd frozen shoulder, so that my shoulder's all gone. He got to test me on that arm. I told him my sciatica and all the shooting pain in my leg was gone. He was like, okay, we have to talk about this. So that's what I would do.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you, Christina. Sunshower, do you want to share?
Hi.
Hey.
Yes, I've, put it in the Live Younger Facebook group that I intend to be director before the end of the month. I have someone that says she wants to go manager, and that would put me to director. Yet she's not able to get into the group. I've emailed you a couple times about that, but she's not a member yet. And on top of that, I think maybe I need a strategy meeting with one of you guys. I've been doing strategy meetings with Sunwolf, but I think I need a little more.
Okay. Well, I think between Judy, Robin, and I, we'd all be delighted to do that with you, Sunshower, because this is our top priority, is helping, people like you get to the next level, to help everybody get to the next level. So be happy to do that. Just shoot us a text and we'll set something up.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Look forward to it. Okay. Robin, we're almost at the bottom of the hour, and Robin wants to talk to you about our book launch. I'll preface it, say it's not our book. We're in the book. It's 22 history-making ultrapreneurs and network marketing couples. Happen to be 5 couples, and we're one of them. So what does that mean? It's just like 17 other women. So I'm surrounded by all these powerful women in network marketing. It seems like it's my dharma. It seems like, and I love it. But the book is being launched today on Amazon. And so, and our chapter in there is We Grow People. And that's really our heart's love. Robin and I are in this business because we love helping people grow. And we found that network marketing is the best environment where you can grow personally, professionally, organizationally, and financially, in health and in wealth. So, Robin, what would you like to share?
Well, the details are in the Facebook group. The launch is today. And I don't know, some of you have been involved in launches before. The main focus is to get to bestseller status. Mm-hmm. And all the authors have 2 minutes to share something about how they love the industry. The book is going to be really fabulous. It's going to be a great resource to share with your team about how wonderful this profession is. And if you do purchase the book today with a special link from Amazon, then it helps the book get to bestseller status today. Now we want to continue sharing this forever and ever and ever, but today is the big day. It starts at 5:30 Pacific. The link is in the Facebook group. The book is actually called 22 Women Entrepreneurs and History-Making Couples Leaving a Legacy in Network Marketing Tell-All. It's kind of a big name, but from 5:30, 7:30, and a lot of people that are in it have offered prizes. So throughout the 2 hours, they're going to be giving away prizes for people in attendance. We are giving an X39 sleeve to someone, maybe you, but do check that out. I've got it on my personal Facebook page. It's on the Live Younger Facebook page, and I'm happy to answer any questions, but it's a big deal to, and there's a lot of interviews coming afterward. We'll probably do a Facebook Live with the coordinator of the book, Deborah Drummond, Tom Chenault, who has one of the top blog shows for our profession, has been watching us. He goes, when is the launch? He'll be there. We'll probably be on his show, as many other people will also. So it's an exciting time, and it'll be fun for us to say we're international best-selling authors, but most importantly, getting the message out about how wonderful this profession is. And, you know, part of our work is helping people understand that, because a lot of people don't. And I know that when people have judgment, they just don't really understand what we have here. So we'd love all of you to join us and cheer us on today. But you can get the book whenever you want. Today's the big day to get it, you know, pushed up the charts. And any questions, happy to visit with you. Oh, someone said we should put it on the Live Younger link. Huh.
Well, I thought it is. Oh, you mean,
Live.
Oh, we could do that.
We could
I think.
probably do that.
Yeah, we can.
Thank Michelle. That was brilliant. Okay.
All right.
We'll figure out how to, Gregory will figure out how to
And I'll
do
let
it.
everybody know, we're in the second half. So it goes from 5:30 to 7:30 Pacific time. And we're probably going to be on around 6:45 or something like
Or
that.
even 7. I don't know.
You know,
Hard to say, but you want to hear the other speakers because you hear us all the time. And I know several of these people that are in the book, and they're extraordinary, and they've done very, very well. And, you know, this is success leaves clues. Learn from those that have been successful.
Yep.
So it'll be a great opportunity for everyone to, you know, really enhance your own business by learning from the wisdom of successful people. Okay, I think that's it.
So any final comments, questions? Otherwise, I think we're a few minutes past the bottom of the hour. Try and keep these calls around 30 minutes. So love and appreciate all of you for attending.
Yeah, and if you actually do a comment on the post, it'll raise the post up in the feed in our Live Younger Success, so more people will see it. So I'll find it, and I don't know, should we pin it
What do you mean?
for today? The launch?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we'll pin it.
Okay.
I'll find it and pin it.
So, okay, well, I'm going to unmute everyone. So if you'd like to say hello, goodbye, nice to see you all and hear you all. And we look forward to connecting next time.
Thank you, entrepreneur couple extraordinaire.
You said it, Heidi.
All right.
We love you. We love you, Robin and Gregory. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. I'm headed to my chiropractor 2 blocks away now. Thanks, Christina.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you all.